Well, hello there, and welcome to another awesome adventure here on Tommy Travels, where I show off my brand new camera. This is going to be fun. My old camera, the Sony RX100 V, we're saying goodbye. And this one, the new Sony RX100 VII, we are saying hello. So this is going to be a fun little video today, you guys. If you are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing. Come on with me, let's go see what there is to see. And right here is a look at my brand new upgraded camera that will be coming around with me for hopefully years to come on Tommy Travels and all sorts of adventures, just the way my old one has. My old one is what we're looking through now, which is my Sony RX100 V. It's been very loyal and trusty to me over the years. And this is the upgraded Sony RX100 VII. And it looks very similar to my other camera with a few noticeable differences. One, we were able to add a small rig cage over the camera, which gives us this nice little wooden easy grip, and it also gives us the ability to mount an external microphone. With my current camera, it didn't have the ability to have an external microphone. There was no jack for it. So I had to use the microphones on the camera, which are right on top, right up here. You can't really see them, but I had to cover them with little fuzzy pieces so my camera looked like it had eyebrows, and it was only moderately effective. For this camera, I was able to put on a Micro Mini Rode microphone. I don't know why they call it a mini, because it looks pretty big compared to this camera, but that's what it is. And with the small rig cage that I attached to it, that gave me the ability to attach the microphone, as well as any type of a tripod mount or any type of thing you want to add to the camera. And there's a whole bunch of places that you can throw on other accessories as well as needed. So here's a look at the new Sony RX100 VII. It is a thing of beauty. This should be fun to use. And so as long as I still have my old camera out, I thought we would do one last weather check from the old back window. And as you can see, there's still quite a bit of snow. You can tell it's been there for a while with all of the tracks and everything. But those are all going to be covered up today. We're supposed to get a big snowstorm. They're saying 8 to 12 inches of snow, which sometimes means, wow, we're going to get nailed. And sometimes it means, well, they totally screwed up and we might get about a half an inch. I don't know which kind of day this is going to be, but I wanted to show you a couple of things with this camera. First of all, this is the picture for the camera. And one nice thing about my new camera is the zoom is going to be a lot better. And let me demonstrate that for you now on my old camera, our capabilities. As you can see the car out there in the lot, you can see off in the distance the other apartments and snow mounds, but we can zoom in. Look how slow it zooms in. And that is about as close as we can get to anything. It makes a difference when you're at the zoo and you're trying to get a close-up of an animal, or you're anywhere and you're trying to get a close-up of anything. If that's all the zoom power that you have, it can be a little bit of a challenge. And listen to the noise as it zooms. Can you hear that? It's just kind of clunky and slow. My other camera makes noise as well, my new one, but it's a little bit less and it's quite a bit faster of a zoom, and it goes quite a bit further. So that's the thing that I wanted to demonstrate on this one. But that is what it looks like from my old camera, and now let's switch to the new. And here we go. My first weather check with my brand new camera, the Sony RX100 VII. One big difference, this is shooting in 4K. It's my first shots on Tommy Travels in 4K. My other camera has the ability to shoot in 4K as well, but it overheats in about 5 minutes, and we can't have that going on adventures because it can take up to a half an hour sometimes for it to get back to being able to shoot again, and it just is not feasible. On this camera, it is very, very feasible. Now let's take a look at the zoom in this camera. See how far we can zoom in. Now we saw the car, and let's look how fast it can zoom in as well. Look at that, much faster, and look how much closer we can get. We zoomed right past the car, all the way over to the apartments on the other side. Wow, that is going to be quite a bit better. Look how much faster it goes, and it's much quieter as well. This is quite impressive, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited to try out this brand new camera on adventures. And after this snowstorm we get today, I think my adventure for next week is going to be another snow update in Minnesota. We did one of those before, and it seemed to go over quite well. So I think we're going to do it again once we get however much snow we get from this storm today. And there is one final look at my old camera, the old trusty that's been along a lot of adventures with me. And you can see the eyebrows that I have pasted on there to cover up the microphones. I mentioned that earlier. And it's kind of sentimental leaving an old camera because of all the journeys that it's been through. But we move on to the brand new camera and new adventures ahead. And so as we do that, we're going to leave with a montage of some of the shots that this old camera has captured over the years. Actually, it's going to be 2 years in March. Can you believe that? Holy cow, I can't believe I've been doing this for almost 2 years. And so if you guys like what you saw here today, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel. While you're at it, go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell notification next to it so you can be the first to know when a new adventure comes out. Thank you guys so much for the support that you've given me so far. And until next time, I hope to catch you on the flip side.